Mounds of salt and dozens of trucks and plows ready to go in Passaic City, New Jersey, where the roads aren't the only concern.
Depending on which Google search you do, either the 5th or the 9th most densely populated city in the nation. So with that, you get a lot of walkers, you have a lot of congestion, you can get a lot of accidents.
In Bergen County, it's Stu Leonard's store manager, Kevin Kinney, making sure the top 20 list of popular foods remain in stock.
All storm foods, so quesadillas in the front too, so all comfort foods.
We'll make an apple pie. And he said the secret is use different apples.
We will be listening to Lonnie Quinn tonight to get the updates on the storm. I love Lonnie Quinn.
We're going to get some of this. It's already made, so it's nice and cozy. My mom likes to drink it.
Stacking up on the essentials. I don't need to stack up too much because I'm alone.
Mother Nature's timing of the storm on a weekend is making it less stressful for all. In Passaic City, New Jersey, Christine Sloan, CBS 2 News.
Good morning, everyone. It is 7 a.m. here in Passaic, New Jersey, and you're listening to WCCP, the sound of the City College of Passaic, broadcasting here on 87.9 in the greater Passaic County area. And last night, we were blessed with a massive snowfall. We are talking, I think the guy on the radio said 10 inches, or so. It looks like more, frankly. But, you know, I'm a walker, and I put on my snow pants, and I made it here for you, the listener, because I am a professional broadcaster. And even now, we are in the studio, and it is actually very chilly here because the heat, for some reason, is turned off. But spirits are high. How are you, Elon?
Eva, you didn't say that the heat would be off, John.
I didn't know. Do I look like the janitor here? I don't know. You don't know how to turn it.
You don't know how to turn it back on, or
no, I don't.
Like that.
I don't have access to the furnace or whatever that warms this place up.
Not a furnace. I think it's like a thermostat.
I think the only thing chillier than the room is your attitude right now. Spirits are high.
Is your little friend here yet?
Okay, we'll get to that in a moment. Somebody's a little jealous. We were blessed last night with massive snowfall. I'm a fan of the snow. Walking through campus, I gave my little tree a nice big warm hug, and I'm happy to be here, unlike some people. And I wanted to put pen to paper and talk about snow days. In winter's hush, when snowflakes fall, you wake up to a morning call. The camp is closed, no need to tread, as gentle flakes fall overhead. For in these moments I find glee, as all stay home, just like me. A day when they can turn to book and nestle in their reading nook. Cook some soup on the hot plate, slurp it up and masturbate to soap operas and daytime talk, then finish in a soft, warm sock. Snow dings bring a special grace, a pause in life, a warm embrace, 'cause no one has a place to be. Everyone is just like me. That being said, I do have a place to be now. I have a place to be here, doing the John Gentle Show. For all these people listening, I hope you've got your warm drink, extra warm, and just ready for a fun time. I will say, if anyone is trying to brave the elements and come to campus, which is closed on Sundays for the most part, but even tomorrow, I bet it'll still be icy. I want to talk about the top 10 most slippery areas on the campus. Eva, can I get a David Letterman top 10 drum roll?
I can't do it with...
Number 10, the steps... Drum roll?
Did you want me to keep going?
Have you seen David Letterman's top 10?
I have like a drummer though, no?
Well, yeah, they have a full live band. Paul Schaefer, very talented young man.
Maybe you should have asked the band class to Uber here then and open the studio for you.
Okay. Let's see, drum. sound effect.
I can do it with my hand, but it's...
Okay, well, that's what I'm asking, because I don't know how to use these YouTubes.
Okay, I'm doing it with my hand, I'm not using YouTube.
Somebody is a pretty mean sister today, if you know what I mean.
Do you want drum roll, please? Drum.
Number 10, the steps leading from the campus to the Kaczynski Center. Number 9, most of the steps in front of Cafe DM. Number 8, the large set of steps on the west side of Richard Rogers Hall. You know what I'm talking about. Number 7, the large set of steps that lead from Lot 7 to the James Edward Daniels Athletic Center, the northeast corner. Okay, keep that drum roll going. Number 6, the 2 set of steps that lead from the Richard Cottingham Hall to the quad. Number 5, most sections of the steps on the east side of the Robert Korinsky Theater. Number 4, 2 sets of steps on the east side of the John Fontenberry School of Nursing leading to the Student Center in the quad. Number 3, the east and west side stairs in front of the Student Center. Number 2, the stairway from Car Park DM to Gain Hall. And number 1, all the bathrooms. Was that so hard?
Still gonna Uber me home?
Yes, I don't know what Uber is, but I will figure it out. Some
like
sort
the
of taxi.
car, limo, whatever. The taxi, yes, the taxi driver.
Thank
the
you.
limo.
Thank you. Now you're speaking English. All right, look, I think we all need to cool down, so I'm going to play a little jazz, and when we come back, I have a very special surprise for all the listeners here. Okay. We'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm a crackerhead. Just can't, gotta get all the essentials. Because if I'm stuck in the snow, then I am not leaving the house. I can only leave the house that much because I don't have many places to go. Having to stay in is such a punishment because they can't be they can't be in the house for I'll stay in them days on end. This is me coming out and having a good time. And I pity the people. Ooh, coffee cake. I can't get to the dinner for one. And this is my storm right here because I got banned from the ShopRite for speaking my mind and other things. And when Stu Leonard to you about I can't this is salad as a wrap. So I won't be able to get my dinner for one, which is what the kids at ShopRite used to call me. I almost laughed here. I have some thoughts about bread. I don't like this guy. Let's keep the rock music out of our bread. I am exercising self-control, not by digging it. I'm not digging into this thing because I want to. But another reason why I got banned from the shop. Joined the Price Plus Club in 1985. What did it all mean? She just didn't get the jokes I was doing. I have a certain sense of humor, and maybe she was a ESL or something, and she just really didn't get my wit. I'm at the point now, if God wants to take me now. So the storm is nothing new. God, strike me down if I'm so bad. Kill me where I stand. If I am what they say I am, then I deserve to die. That kind of morbid gallows humor. How long have you worked for CBS 2?
A year, I guess.
You ever talk to the 60 Minutes people?
No, we don't deal with them at
Well,
all.
I safer. How would one get sort of like an opinion? Sometimes they'll have an editorial part of the news. How would one go about getting it? Come on. This is the secret. You want to know how to do the supermarket right? This is your best friend.
You could call.
Maybe like a history. What if there was, after the news, sort of a half hour, this is the history of the saying from a longtime resident? Uh-oh. Get this. Get this. Get this. Better be careful urinating after that.
Yeah, I would
'Cause a
call
lot of
during
people-
the
A lot of people don't know that Passaic was once a very white area. And then there was, an influx of African Americans, which led to a white flight.
Okay,
But me and my mama, we stayed put, and I got to be raised up with my brothers of another color. And, that's sort of what I say when I say I was raised black.
we're just asking about the storm, the snowstorm.
What are you guys doing after this?
And you're back listening to the John Gentle Show. I'm your host, John Gentle, on this frosty morning. And we got Frosty here in the tech booth with an attitude. Come on, spirits are high. I've got a very special guest I'd like to introduce you to. We are not alone here on this chilly campus morn because I have a very special friend. Why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Kramer. I'm a student here at the school, and I don't know. I'm just, whatever.
Tell me about it. Yeah, I saw this young, promising student here, just kind of kicking snowballs around and stuff, and I say, you got to come in here where it's at least slightly warmer.
Not really.
Well, it's actually I think it might be colder now because the sun is outside, but it still hasn't really warmed up this area at all. But at least you have a chair.
Yeah, it just feels like sitting, like my circulation's different. Like my feet are colder in here than out there, because at least out there when I was kicking, the blood was going to my feet.
Mm-hmm. This is a glass half full person. Iban over here could maybe learn something from you.
Yeah, I'm not really big on like teaching or learning, but if people get like a lesson from me, then at least I'm doing something for the world. I'm trying to.
I'm also fine on the lesson. Like it's whatever to me.
This is, we were talking about my little tree. This is my learning tree here, and not every time a professor teaches you a lesson, it's in a classroom.
I don't usually spend time with professors outside of the classroom. I kind of just do my own thing, and I have like this laser pointer that I play with a lot. Mm-hmm. And people don't really like to hang out with me because I put it in their eyes because I think it's funny, but they don't really get it.
That's hilarious.
I know. But most people don't like it, but I'm like, okay, well, that's kind of what I think is funny.
When I look at you is I see unshaped clay.
Is that a comment about my body?
No, that's a comment about your potential. I think that you are very bright. I mean, we just frankly met, but yeah. There's just something about you. You have the it factor.
Really?
Yeah. I think you could be something great someday, just like me.
Oh, I like Brad Pitt.
I'm sorry?
I like Brad Pitt. I don't really want to be here, honestly.
No. I'm sorry.
It's an actor. It's an actor, John. It's an actor.
Okay. Thank you. Yes. Thelma and Louise. Sexy picture. I'm sorry. I don't mean. I'm not trying to push an agenda on you. You see, I don't know if you've seen the film Animal House, but no. I'm more like the professor that smokes reefer with the students after the midterms. Like I'm the cool professor.
Is the reefer laced with anything? Yeah, it's a big problem these days.
Oh, like
my cousin actually, he's like way more random after he smoked this weed once, but it was laced with like cat food or something, and it like altered his brain chemistry forever. And so I'm just wondering if you're that type of person who like takes advantage of people who are just looking to have a fun time, because I actually have my guard up against that type of behavior.
No, I am the fun time that people are looking to have. The spirits are high this morning here.
Boxers or briefs?
Briefs.
Oh, okay. That's
How
awesome.
come you never ask me questions like that?
Did you have like something that you wanted to talk to her about, like a topic
Yes.
about school or campus or jazz or anything?
Well, okay, yeah. So it has been snowing a lot here, and I because of this, I haven't been doing my daily walks, and I've had a little more free time, and I went to the library and got this movie called The Holdovers. Have you seen this?
No, I mostly watch like French films.
Oh, I love French films. See, we have so much in common.
I saw one French film.
Just one?
Yeah, it's called The Artist.
Okay, I'm unfamiliar
It's
with
from
that.
2011. I don't know if it's in French, but it's in black and white.
Ooh, then I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, those are my favorite types of movies. But The Holdovers is in color, and it is about two people that wound up staying on a school campus over a frosty winter break because they had nowhere else to go. And when I saw you just, messing around out there, I thought that could be, we could be the holdovers here at the City College of Passaic.
Do I have to audition?
No, your audition was in real life because you have
Brad Pitt.
it. That's right.
I guess I have a couple questions.
Mm-hmm.
Will I get health care if I'm in the holdovers?
I don't think. I don't have health care, frankly. I have sent a letter. WCCP is not technically paying me for my duties here as a host. I hope that will be ironed out. And once that's
John, I'm gonna go turn the thermostat on.
okay, good luck. It's broken. This one's kind of stupid.
Really?
Yeah.
What's her like background?
I think maybe mixed.
I meant more like in her like life, like what is she studying? Because I
want to say nursing, or math. I don't know actually. There are negative people in the world. And You're not one of them. And this one is.
Yeah, there's some I know about some negative people. I have a roommate in my dorm. I have a peeing problem. That's why I asked about the healthcare.
Is it urethral patching?
No, I don't know what it's called. No one can tell me, but I have to pee all the time, and the bathroom is down it's too far down the hall. It's a shared stall. And so instead of like going to the bathroom all the time, I just have like jars that I pee in. And I usually try to dump them out the next day, but sometimes I don't. And my roommate says, that's disgusting. And, it's a fire hazard because I put them near the exit. So she's like, if we have to run out of the fire and I'm concerned about running over glass jars of piss, that's a huge issue. And I'm like, or it's,
nag.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So that, I like to stay here on the weekends because she goes back home, and so I can put my jars kind of wherever.
And then you can
What is that?
You take the old records off the shelf.
I actually don't like music that much.
Well, no, it's a reference to Risky Business, the teenage prostitution film.
No, I don't like music that much, actually.
Oh, well, that might change. See, this originally was a jazz program.
It just doesn't, it's not really for me. I like more visual stimulation, like pornography.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah. What's your favorite type of porno?
Well, I kind of like college stuff. I find that my tastes align with like what's going on in my life, and because I'm in college, I kind of just Google college porn and watch. Pretty much, I go to the last page instead of the first page because I feel like that's like the Criterion channel of porn is the last page.
Is this the magazine?
It's just on my phone.
Oh, okay, like a website. Yeah. I thought I was going to ask you. I do subscribe to a couple of college-themed trade paperbacks.
Oh, I
John,
didn't know.
I thought this was I thought you said you had. Sorry, just a producer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just doing a quick producer note. I thought this was a student who you said was interested in jazz criticism.
I am
Someone that
interested in jazz criticism. I don't like music, so
Yeah.
that's how I'm criticizing it.
How's that egg? The one that's dripping from your face.
Can I say something? This person's kind of a bitch.
Oh, let's be nice. Let's be nice.
Okay, I can be kind.
Aw.
May I hold the door open for you when you leave this building, for example?
Actually,
Yes, that would be fine, actually.
Because I'm always being chivalrous, and then I hear like,
How so?
you know, if I'm headed into the bank to talk to the teller, you know, which I try to make friends at the bank, and you know, I will say after you, my lady, and then someone will just kind of give me the hands in the face, and I'll say, all right.
He says "milady" a lot. He says "milady." Usually, he says "milady."
When I'm wondering if this is you, actually. I heard about, my roommate went to the bank recently, and she said a guy said, after you, milady, and the hand movement you did looks like smacking the ass.
Yes.
And she said there was a guy who smacked her ass at the bank.
Yes, that would be John.
No, that wouldn't be John. That you can't assume you weren't there. I think it's...
Was it you?
I think people just need to relax about that sort of thing. Take a chill pill, or maybe a Midol and a...
Do you want to go out on a date? The person I'm talking to, I can't see your face.
You said that you use laser pointers a lot. Are you the girl who blinded someone last semester?
I didn't blind her. She already had an issue, and I just helped catalyze what was already going to happen, and then she was able to get surgery while she was under 26, so she was still on her parents' health insurance, so I actually did her a favor.
I don't think she was planning on getting LASIK before.
Well, that's not... How could I have known that?
I mean, I could ask you, how could she have known that she would have had a laser pointed in her eye?
Well, it's in the mood. Oh my god, everything's going wrong.
This is my new friend, okay? Why are you freaking out over here?
Huh?
This is just not the situation that you told me that it was going to be this morning.
This is just a negative Nancy here who's dealing with Aunt Flo or something today, and is just projecting onto... I am writing the first chapter in what I hope is a long book with you. And if we were to just move in on campus, it really would help if you have seen the holdovers. Maybe
I haven't, and I won't.
You really should. Because if we were to both stay here on campus for an extended period of time and be forced to just kind of deal with one another, your kind of chill, devil may care attitude might rub off on me, and might be inspired to maybe ask out a pretty woman who works on campus, and I might lend some life experience to you and give you maybe a direction to head in, and if that direction maybe leads to you succeeding me here as the host of the John Gentle Show, I think that would be a fun thing.
Would I have to change my name to John Gentle?
No, but you wouldn't be able to change the name of the show.
So how... Well, that just... I feel like I'm always getting the short end of the stick.
Well, you know what?
I have a twin, and she's 2 feet taller than me.
Really?
Yes.
What's her story?
She's a model. She doesn't really talk to me. I tried to send her porn links I like. She doesn't really answer much.
See, people are prudes. Well, just a few weeks ago, this one was talking about smut in regards to my
Isn't that a type of dog?
No, that's mutt.
Oh, sorry. I'm not really an animal person.
Neither am I. I find them disgusting.
It's nasty.
Yeah.
Maybe we could live together.
I'm just throwing it out there. I think it'd be...
What do you think about the piss jars? Do you have an issue with it, or...?
Can I tell you a secret?
Yes.
I piss in jars too.
You're kidding me.
And I don't throw them out because I live in a bachelor apartment.
So how many do you have?
I lost count.
Well, my dream is to have a 2-bedroom, and there's 1 bedroom where I can put my piss jars, but I also have an amazing greenhouse in it because I don't know if you know this, but it's actually good to fertilize soil with human piss.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's actually just its own ecosystem. I'm very concerned about the environment.
That's good because I just last week I was dealing with this hateful person who was trying to chomp down my little tree on campus. I have a little tree that I sit under, which, eventually you will be joining me with, as a daily sit.
Well, I do kind of rotations because I'm worried about the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And you're only supposed to be outside for 15 minutes at a time before you reapply sunscreen and let it sink in for about 2 hours. So I only go outside maybe 6 times a day in bursts of 15 minutes. So just in terms of the experience of us sitting under the tree, I don't know how fruitful it would be in terms of quality time. I just wanted to let you know.
I mean, the tree is actually a very quick walk from the John Fontainebleau School of Nursing. So what you could do is maybe kind of wait there while I do my reading.
Okay.
And then, let the sun absorb into your skin, then come back out.
Great.
Yeah. You should really go on a date with this Kramer here.
I have a lot of ideas.
For dates?
Mostly like different types of stuff I could make, but maybe on one of the date we can make the stuff. I'd like to try making pizza.
I like pizza.
Really?
Yeah. Without cheese.
Oh.
And the sauce can sometimes be a bit much too.
Yeah, I like to get pizza. Well, I like to make pizza and then I just eat the crust in a circle and then I put the rest out for my roommate.
Oh, we were gonna get along well because I get it without the cheese and stuff, so it's all crust.
Yeah, but I eat the crust.
Well, I'll eat the centerpiece, that's also dry.
Not just a flatbread at that point, like pita. You could just
No,
make
not
pitas.
pita. I'm not. I don't like to take from other cultures.
Mm-hmm.
So you're Italian?
I'm not really sure. My parents like to keep me in the dark about stuff.
It's a very rude question to just assume what someone's genetic makeup is. So I think that we are friends now, and if we remain friends, we could. Do you go to the New York City a lot?
I'm not familiar.
It's just a quick trip. You can't take the train there on Sundays, but on weekdays there's actually a train stop here, and I can go in. I can show you where all the coolest bookstores are. You ever go to Strand?
No.
You wouldn't believe how many miles of books are there.
Really? I've actually only taken the train to Rehoboth, Delaware to try to see Joe Biden.
Oh, I love Joe.
I have a couple ideas for him. For example, what if he hired me to be his chef because I'm trying to do the pizza business, and also I think that his dog should be put down.
I mean, I don't know his dog, but I just don't care for them.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Smelly, needy.
I just think if he's looking for broader appeal, why would you have an animal? It's divisive in the country. Some people don't have them.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's easier, I think, to project onto a blank slate, whereas if you have an animal already, the blank slate becomes a little smaller.
Yeah, there is a pigeon that I think flies around within the building, but that's the closest thing I've ever had to a pet. But if we're living here on campus, we might need to do something about this pigeon.
Yeah, I don't really believe in pigeons. I think they're, I'm sure you're familiar that they're government assets to spy on us.
What do you mean?
Just that they have video cameras or whatever. I just had an experience once with a bird, and I was just like, are you filming me? And
I think the bird is no longer in the building. You really don't. I don't think we have to worry about the bird.
Well, then we'll kill some other bird.
To me, we don't even have to talk about the bird on, it feels like
Well,
airtime. It's kind of cold over here.
I actually started carrying around the laser because of the bird, because I'd shine it in its eye to disable the camera. So it's actually part of my origin story, and it's not a waste of airtime. Thank you very much. And I don't think we should go out with each other anymore.
Yeah, I think you're more of an engineer than a producer here, so maybe you can leave the editorializing to the talent. I had a brief spell in the Scientology, and I don't buy into it, but I do still believe in operating thetans. And then there are some positive people, and then there are some negative people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I think it's good to have a negative person in your life because it's like, a balancing act all the time.
Uh-huh. Do you know anything about producing radio shows?
Well, no. I used to call into Z100 a lot.
Okay.
To get Jingle Ball tickets.
Uh-huh.
You familiar?
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
That's a different thing.
Okay.
Well, I basically wanted to get in there just to offer the perspective of not to like music.
Okay.
And, they blocked my number after a certain amount of calls, and they said the producer did that. And I do know how to block numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I've blocked 911 from my phone because I believe that everyone should be self-sufficient. And if I have an emergency, I should be able to do it myself.
Yeah.
So if that is part of, like, that type of stuff, then I definitely am interested. But anything else is not really of interest to me.
I've had so many people block my number, and I know how hard that can be. And I'm really sorry you went through that.
Thank you.
And
John, can I just ask you a quick producer question again?
No, wait. I haven't finished my thought. I think if you were to sit here with Aria and learn what makes Gesundheit.
Know that my name is Eva, right?
I know that. We've been doing the show for weeks.
What was it again?
Wait your turn. I think if you were to learn, and you'll love the show, that I've pretty much eliminated 95% of the jazz that was part of Irwin's iteration of this show for many years. So, we can totally, just create our own, forge ahead. And I think my engineer would be able to teach you all the ways, and then can go and do whatever you want to do on a Sunday snowy morning that you were so busy with today that you made me call a taxi cab. What did you want to say?
I was going to ask what exactly attracted you to Kramer in the first place? What was Kramer doing on campus that...
Well, I love the Dustin Hoffman film, and when you said your name was Kramer, that just sparked a lot of thoughts in my head.
I named myself after Jim Kramer from Moneyball, whatever guy. You know who that is?
Absolutely. Mad Money.
Yeah, I just think that it's important to be financially literate.
Could we get some? Could some of these buttons maybe have sound effects on them? That when I could.
Of course, Kramer. Do you think you could do that for John?
I'm asking you.
I have no idea what anyone's talking about anymore. It's like.
Wouldn't it be great if like you were to say say I just won the lottery.
I just won the lottery.
And then cha-ching. Wouldn't that be a fun addition to the show? Maybe I could be standing the whole time and have buttons located all over the studio.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. See? This is that's fun and not no, or whatever you were about to say.
I didn't say it wasn't fun. I just said that if you want Kramer to be the producer so bad, then Kramer should.
Are you upset that he wants me to be the producer?
No.
Sounds like you are a little bit.
Yeah, I think somebody's just a little jealous.
People tend to be jealous of me.
I see you get that a lot. Your sister's probably jealous of you.
Yeah, she really is. Because I don't have to do any of the modeling stuff.
And you won't need to pay rent once you're living here. What I'd love is to get a hard yes about that you and I were gonna.
I can't say yes to anything before my attorney looks at it.
But maybe just an enthusiastic, you like the idea.
John, can I just have one little producer note again? I just don't think it's a good idea to ask the student who's known for blinding animals and students on campus.
It's
to
one
see
animal,
the John
one
Gentle
student,
show.
and it's one eye each, so it's really only like it's one half animal, half person. I don't understand why people keep holding
Together
this
it
against me.
is together they are animals and people, and it is ultimately two eyes.
If
and
you
it
put
is
a bird
eyes,
and a
even
human
it's one
together,
each.
it would be an angel.
Oh my god, I've always wanted to fly. I haven't taken a plane before.
Well, maybe we could. I actually haven't taken a plane either.
I guess I was kind of hoping that you would have stuff to teach me, but it sounds
I mean,
like
I have so much to teach you.
I'm not really getting that sense anymore. I kind of wish that you were like Heidi Klum or something. She has so much experience from being on Project Runway, and I'm actually interested in making my own clothes.
Oh, well, I'm not familiar with whatever that thing is. I do know her pictorial work.
What did you say?
Her pictorial work.
For modeling?
Yes.
So you like my sister better than me?
No, I don't. Is your sister in the Victoria's Secret catalog?
She does more like high fashion stuff. She's not a whore.
Then I don't know her.
Kramer, you really aren't interested in like hanging out with any students on campus and not John right now, or like going home or going to go pee in the jar or something?
You know what? The truth is that I'm a little bit of a lone rover, and sitting here with both of you is making me realize that I'm actually not really interested in committing to anything. And I'm still grieving my ex-boyfriend and committing to like a project or a living situation.
Grieving your ex-boyfriend?
Huh? I just was talking about this, so you don't even listen to me. You don't even listen to me. So why would I basically sign my life over to you? I mean, it's crazy what you're asking of me. You're completely taking advantage of students who are trying to have careers.
I don't take advantage of students. I don't take advantage of students.
You don't know this person's name. You're barely listening to my life story, and
I know this person's name. It's Kramer.
I'm just not interested anymore. I feel complete. Both of you are rude, interrupting me. I'm done.
Well, get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
And don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out.
I'm going to leave it open so that doesn't happen.
You can't talk about the student's ass, please.
I wasn't saying it was good. I was saying...
Are you sure that they went here?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I got a towny vibe.
John, when you ask me to swipe someone into the building, it can't just be anyone. I could get in trouble. Do you understand that?
So you could get in trouble swiping me into the building. I mean...
No, but you're paying me to swipe you into the building, so I'm going to swipe you into the building. Kramer didn't pay me anything.
Well, look, I'm with you. This Kramer was a real piece of you-know-what. And I'm really sorry I had to subject you to just the attitude, frankly. And I'm just glad we're friends.
Yes, John, that's fine.
I always thought that when my reign here as the host of the John Gentle Show is done, I would love to give it over to you.
John, you dodged a bullet. Because having the student who blinds the pigeon is not a good look as a radio host, is all I'll say.
This was more of just like an experiment in talking to the students here on campus because I really don't know anything about any of the students here. And I thought that was a nice perspective to have after last week's debacle. So,
can you just come to the studio door and bring the envelope of cash?
Yes. Well, that brings us to the end of our program. I hope you enjoyed listening to the John Gentle Show this week. My guest, the loose cannon Kramer. left the building, but I am still here with my very best friend in the whole wide world, who I appreciate so much.
John, come on.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. This has been The John Gentle Show.
Almost a dream of mine almost came true. A dream I dreamed of me and you. Almost once, that'll almost do. Feelings that I felt were almost new. A lonely life, a lonely view, a fleeting glance of dreams together without you. Almost a chance, a dance, almost romance, almost a fantasy, almost.
You need to grow some chicharrones. I'm just kidding.